Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. This is the week of 46, November the 8th through the 14th, a weekly wrap up. Okay, so my mind just went blank on everything I needed to say. Make sure that you are checking the description box because right now the Shaded Choice Awards are going on. Wonderful, wonderful creator, black creator named Princess and Jasmine, and an Instagrammer that created the Shaded Choice Awards to go simultaneously with the Goodreads Awards. Make sure you're checking the description box for their announcement videos, and voting is open. The first round is open. They have picked some amazing books, and there are some awesome honorable mentions that are mentioned to put on your TBR. So go check out that. If you are looking for books by Black authors and people of color, there you go. Throw that out there. Let's see what else happened this week. So if you're not on my Instagram, why not? Yes, please go follow me over there. I do a lot of bookish content over there as well. Yeah, I had an unboxing over there, so it lasted about 20 minutes, which I then shrunk down to about 15 minutes because my husband and my son were being nonsensical and talking through my video as I was recording, so I had to edit it. But it's like 15 minutes long. It's over on IGTV. It's connected with Instagram, but if you check out the description box for all my socials, you will find it down there, and you can go check out that video of all the awesome things that I got this week, to include more candles from India, the amazing India, and her page-turning candle company. I received my Kennedy Ryan box thanks to one of you guys that provided the funds for it, and it is amazing, and thank you very, very much for you know, supporting me like that. And you know, you knew that I wanted that box and you sent me the funds for it, and thank you. Huge thanks. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Let's see what else. Oh, today we got a swim meet. So yesterday we had a swim meet, and it was husband's birthday, so we spent the day in the car, and then we actually went out in public and ate at a restaurant. We haven't eaten in a restaurant since March when quarantine first started, and I was still leery about it, but the restaurant did an amazing job at social distancing everyone. It was like us in the dining room. That was it. We went at, like, I'd probably say the perfect time, but you could tell that their setup was, you know, very much in regulation. They had all the booths, you know, every other and diagonal, and the servers wore masks and things like that. Although during the swim meet, which by the way is the first swim meet we've had with other teams this year, people, wear your masks. Please wear your mask. I swear, if you get out your car, you're in public, wear your stinking mask. And while we were sitting in the car, and my husband's scrolling through the news feeds and things like that, he finds out that our governor of Virginia has decided to mandate, or, you know, reinstall the mandate for the masks and all the restrictions and things like that. And I'm like, hello, hi. I'm not a medical professional, but you know what? I am doing my part. If I can limit my being out in public, then I'm going to do it. My baby went to the range for the first time, and he fired our pistols and our rifle, and it was amazing. It was so amazing. I didn't go. I stayed home, and I tried to update my stats. My reading log and things like that so that I can put together the Bookish Academy Award nominations, which will be exclusively over on Patreon. Are you part of my Patreon chatters group? If not, check that out. Description box, guys. And, you know, they're going to exclusively get the nominations here in December, and I need to prepare for that, which is what I was doing. I was typing up all the information. Oh my goodness, you guys, 358 books read this year already. That's a lot of information I need to input into this sheet so that I can get all that data and do these nominations. So enough talk about that. Let's get into the books that I read last week, which were 9 of them. Woo! Let's go. Crazy, Sexy, nope. Crazy Stupid Bromance, which is Bromance Book Club number 3 by Lyssa K. Adams. I place this in rom-com. I give it 4.5 stars. I give it 3 Steam fans. I read this as an ARC, but listened to it as an audiobook because, as y'all know, it's already out because another Instagram story, I got the copy of it. But this is a found family situation going on, and family secrets, their secret baby, not like little secret baby, like older secret baby. It's kind of crazy. But we have Alexis, who is the owner of the Cat Cafe, and she is a huge advocate and survivor of sexual harassment, and she helps those victims and survivors, you know, with the journey of surviving. So we have her and her BFF, who is Noah, who is a reformed hacker. He has a backstory as well. They bond over some family secrets and family dynamics and everything like that. I really enjoyed this story. I can't wait for book number 4 to come out, and that makes me excited. The next book that I finished was Midnight with the Devil by Emma Castle, and I placed this in dark romance. I give it 4 stars. I give it 3.5 Steam fans. I listened to it as an audiobook, and I read it because Emma I purchased it, a copy of it from Emma. I loved the cover, so I was like, and it was offered on my Hoopla. I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna have to go check this out. So we're doing this. This is it's a interesting little story here. The whole time it gave me the television show Lucifer vibes. So you have Lucian, who is the devil, and he is a fallen angel. This is my first angel book that I know of. Like, straight up, it's an angel book. It talks a lot about how he fell from heaven, and the whole sort of religious aspect of it a little bit. And then you have Diana, who makes a deal with him because her father is dying, and she has to meet him for, I think it was like a month, I think it was, at midnight every Friday, and they do wicked things together. And his way of keeping the gates of hell is to have pure souls, and Diana is a pure soul, so she gets entangled with him, and things end up happening. There were modern takes on all of it, and there were some very steamy times. Woo! Yes. But there were some dry moments, so that's why I couldn't be like, oh, it's amazing. But it definitely gave me Lucifer vibes. So if that's a TV show that you like, you probably will be interested in this story. The next book that I finished was Truly by Carmel Rhodes. This is a YA dark romance. Hold your pants, because I'm sure you're probably thinking, YA dark romance, Stephanie? You don't read those. So I'm giving this 4 stars. I give it 4 Steam fans. I read it as an ebook, and you guys. So, I discovered Carmel Rhodes a while ago, a couple months ago, and have really enjoyed her new adult dark romances and things like that, and the dark take that she takes on new adultness. Now, this book does have a character in which is 17 turning 18. Her name is Truly. She decides to take a road trip in the footsteps of her mother, and to honor her mother and everything like that. And then you have this guy that she has been crushing on, named Noah. She gets dumped by her boyfriend at graduation, high school graduation. So technically it's not YA except for the fact that she is 17 going on 18. And yeah, so there's something that ends up happening when she's 17 with Noah, and I almost put this book down. So it has to do with dubious consent and non-consent, sexual assault, things like that. Those are some content warnings, and it revolves around this whole story. Well, not really the whole story, but definitely the beginning of the story. You have those like 3 main content warnings that normally would turn me off because it's with an underage character, and it doesn't appear that our character could redeem himself, and I don't even know that I could say that he did redeem himself. I just appreciated the journey that was taken throughout the story and the reasons and the explanation that went through it, and I'm glad that I went ahead and didn't DNF this like right off the bat. There was this I guess this pull of the story that the journey was going to come full circle and be explained and have resolution and everything like that, so I'm glad that I did. There we go. The next book that I finished was Dirty Filthy Rich Men, which is Dirty Duet number 1 by Laurelin Paige. This is a dark romance. I gave this one 4 stars. I gave it 5 Steam fans. Listened to it as an audiobook. Loved the cover. But once again, we have content warnings for sexual assault, secrets, possession, stalking. Yeah. There's some dark themes in this book. This one starts off in college and then we go into adulthood. So we have Sabrina, Donovan, there's a love triangle too, and Weston, and the 3 of them know each other at Harvard. Sabrina ends up getting sexually assaulted, not by either Weston or Donovan, but the 2 of them are sort of integral in the story, especially Donovan, and he sort of has an obsession with Sabrina, and it's like a push and pull sort of thing. She has eyes for Weston. Weston doesn't know who she is until later on, and it's like, but I just did something with Donovan and don't know where I am. Then there's a 10-year break, and the 3 of them meet again as they are older. There is an age gap within this, but it's only like 4 years, so it's not really an age gap. It did intrigue me. It was a very interesting rich people versus lower societal sort of classism that goes on in the story, and yeah, there's that. So the next book that I finished was A Dirty Filthy Rich Love, which is Dirty Duet number 2 by Laurelin Paige, still placing it in dark romance, and I give this one 4.25 stars. I give it 5 Steam fans. Still, it's super hot. Both of these books are super hot in a just hot in a different way. Some people may not find these as steamy. The sex scenes are super sexy, but the reasonings before or for the sex scenes, some people may be turned off by because of the content warning of sexual assault, possession, stalking, things like that. Family secrets. Yeah. So this is the conclusion of Sabrina, Donovan, and Weston's story. Weston actually gets his own duet throughout this, so it's Sabrina and Donovan. That's not really a spoiler to let you know that those are the 2 that end up together, but there are lots of things that end up happening for the 2 of them to come together finally. Oh my goodness. The next book that I finished was Forbidden Lust, which is Seven Sins Dynasties #2 by Karen Booth. I place this in contemporary. I give it 4 stars. I give it 2.5 steam fans. I read this as an ARC, but have it in physical copy because it's already released. This is part of the Harlequin Desire line, and it is also part of a project that I am doing. So excited for this project, you guys. So Zane, it's another look at one of the families that was affected by the Black Crescent scandal that you found out about in Ruthless Pride and the Seven Sins Dynasty stories. So here are all the books that are within this dynasty, and I am reading them for, like I said, for a project, and they're all sort of interconnected. All of these families are affected because of the one family in this one right here, which is Ruthless Pride by Naima Simone, which I will link my review of it. But these, and then the 7th book, Slow Burn, that hasn't come out yet, or it has? No, it hasn't. It hasn't come out yet, but I have an arc of it. So, yeah, it's a really, really interesting story. And, you know, you have Zane, who is the one that, his family is the one that's affected. His family lost everything with the Black Crescent scandal. And then you have Allison, who is the little sister of Zane's best friend. And they have this, like, vacation romance. Both of them end up going on vacation to the same place, which is Allison's family sort of resort. Her aunt runs a island, and then they end up getting stuck there. There is some secret crushing that goes along with the two of them, and I really enjoyed the story. The next book that I finished was A Rookie Instincts, which is Tactical Crime Division Traverse City #1, which is by Carol Ericson. I place this in romantic suspense. I'm actually it's romantic suspense. It's romantic suspense. I'll explain it. Give it 4 stars. I give it 1.5 steam fans. Read this as an arc. It's part of the Harlequin Intrigue line, which is part of my project as well. And I actually have copies of the books too. I'm so excited for this. Yes. So, this one is a very law enforcement driven, and in the first book right here, you have Aria and Grayson. Aria is the rookie to the Tactical Crimes Division team, and she's sort of making her play. The whole premise is that there are 2 women that are shot in the chest, and they have to figure out why this is happening and everything like that. Grayson is one of the victims, is Grayson's sister. She has a baby, and he ends up taking care of the child. So you have that, and then I finished Insatiable Hunger, Deadly Sins Dynasty #3 by Yahrah St. James. This places in contemporary. Give this one 4 stars. Give it 2.5 steam fans. Had it as an arc. Read it in physical copy. This is part of the Harlequin Desire line. This is a Black author, and it has another characteristic of the Black Crescent scandal. And this one follows Jessie, who, her family was affected by the Black Crescent scandal. She lived next door to Ryan. They are friends, and when they decide, or when they see each other at a reunion, they decide to come back together and sort of go over the things that they, the secret crushes that they had. And really sort of Jessie figures out that she needs to stop living for other people and live for herself, where Ryan is like, I want to live for you. So I was like, I was a little off put by that, because Ryan does end up doing something that I was just like, what, huh? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? That doesn't make any sense. But that is okay. So, that's part of my project as well, so super excited about that. Then I finished Toxin Alert, which is Tactical Crime Division Traverse City #2 by Tyler and Snell, placing this in romantic suspense. Give it 4 stars, give it 1 Steam fan. Listened, or had it as an arc. Why did I say listen? Didn't listen to any of these. I read those books. Had it as an arc. This is a Harlequin intrigue line, part of that line that I just showed you with the books. It's very law enforcement. This has to do with Carly, who is the biochemical specialist on that team, and anthrax. So I mean, that's not really a spoiler to say that it's anthrax. To know the things that go on with it, it's even more. This actually takes place in a Amish community, and you have Noah, who is outside of the Amish community but has ties within the Amish community, and there's an attack on some Amish land. They are trying to figure out what's going on. I really enjoyed it, and it was very intriguing. So, on to what I will be reading this week, or next week, however you want to put it, or what I'm currently reading. That's what I'm trying to say, yes. So, I received my arc of Dusk, yes! Which is Dangerous Webs #1, also known, or in the line of Sparrow Webs. It's book number 10. This is Lorna and Reed's story, or the start of it, and I am super excited about it. Oh, forgot to tell you, it's by Aleatha Romig, but you guys know that because you're looking at the cover and you can see my excitement, right? Yes! I have been waiting for Lorna and Reed's story since I read Dangerous First Kiss in the Dark Fairy Tales collection. And I knew this couple from the other Sparrow Webs, and I'm like, I want to know about this couple because it's an interracial couple, and that is what makes me so excited. It probably should be that I'm finally getting their story, but the fact that they're an interracial couple, and I just need it. I 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 just need it. I need it. Woo! Yes. I will also be continuing with the Harlequin Desire line, which is Hidden Ambition by Jules Bennett, Reckless Envy by Josh Wood, Untamed Passion by Kat Schield, and Slow Burn by Janice Maynard. Then I will also be continuing, which I'll be switching back and forth. So I'll do one Harlequin Desire line, one Harlequin Intrigue line, which is only one other book that I have. And that is Impact Zone by Julie and Lindsey. And I know that is Nicole from Who Picked This Books, one of her favorite authors. So I'm super excited that I get to read this and see why she loves this author oh so much. So I'm excited to read this. The 4th book in that series won't release until January of 2021, which is Hunting a Killer by Nicole Helm, and they didn't have an art copy ready for me, so I don't have that yet, but I will be putting in for it, so hopefully I get it, and you guys will be hearing about it in December. So that is it. Oh my gosh. So many books, right? So let me know down in the comment section if there are any books that you guys liked or want to hear more about. We can discuss them. Have you read any of them? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you missed any of the covers, or if you missed any of the covers and you want to know what the books are, make sure you're checking the description box because I will timestamp it and timestamp the sections of this video for you guys, like I always do. Also down there is a feedback form so you guys can help me improve my channel. And if you just want to send me a private comment, that is fine as well. I do check those often when I get notifications that I have new things. Let me think, what else? Is there anything else? I don't know. All my socials are down there, my Instagram, my Twitter that I very rarely use, but my Instagram, you guys, I'm trying to really pop that off. I'm doing lots of different features over there, stuff with Sips by, the subscription box, and the tea company itself. I will be doing some fun reels over there, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. I know that's not everyone's jam, but, you know, I'm doing some cool things over there. I hope you guys will follow me there as well. other than that, oh, Amazon wish list, Amazon affiliate links, all of that. It's getting to be Christmas time. I know Amazon's the big bad and everything like that, but you know, if you use Amazon, the links are down there and it helps me out. So, with no extra cost to you guys. So, other than that, I think that is all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.